This is Supermonaman's channel. This is the RWBY 15-minute panel from New York Comic Con. And the sun was cut out probably either, it might have been either it was oh my god. Exclusive stuff or traditional things interesting. About 3.5 minutes of it. So starting 3, 2, 1.
But this is the fourth volume going to be dropping October 22nd, correct? Of this year, obviously. That's great. It's been running for a little while. How has the show progressed, and what can we expect to see in terms of plot and character development over the 4th season?
It's been a crazy ride so far, I would say. The last volume was without getting into spoilers, some things happened, some things went down, and a lot of Volume 4 is going to be, the character's journey to get over it, character's journey going forward in the world, a lot of journey.
Yeah, there were a lot of people that were concerned with the way that we wrap things up in Volume 3, that it was all going to be like gloom and doom moving forward, some like Attack on Titan, Game of Thrones stuff, like emo Spider-Man. That's not the case.
Well, I mean, the haircut might happen at some point. Let's not rule things out.
Let's not rule out the jazz number either.
Oh yeah.
But I think the end of Volume 3, as we've kind of been putting it, is the audience now knows how bad things can get for our characters.
There are consequences.
Yeah, and the world of Remnant is a dangerous place, and our girls are venturing out into it, and we're really excited for all the things that we're going to run into, all the people we're going to run into, and where we're going to go.
I mean, I'm asking you obviously about this 4th season and what's going to be happening in that, but also there are a huge amount of fans here for the show already, pre-existing.
We love you.
For the benefit,
thank you. Yeah.
There we go, lovely people. But for the benefit of people who haven't yet watched the show and might be interested in doing so, including our Twitch viewers at home who are tuning in live, can we tell us a little bit more about this universe, exactly what happens there, and what these two fantastic characters play in that?
Yeah, sure.
Well,
so this is set in the world of Remnant. And it's about a tale of 4 girls who come together, and they start off the story by becoming monster hunters in training.
And they're all trained, isn't it? All the youngsters are trained to be hunters or huntresses of monsters.
They go to a school to learn how to become one.
That's a lot of pressure for
a little bit.
Isn't it?
You're a huntress, RWBY.
Yeah.
I was chasing girls and picking my nose when I was like a youngster. In fact, I still do both those things.
I was going to say,
One of our
same
characters
here,
does
same
too.
here.
Yeah, I don't even know if I hit puberty yet by that age, so
Wow.
I was a late bloomer.
Well, for Volume 1, too, we talked about how, RWBY entered the school. She was a younger student, so she entered early. She was seen as, an exceptional person. She had a little bit of special talents.
She's the bee's knees.
Yeah, basically. But now, as we progress through the volume, she's been able to meet with her teammates, grow a little bit there, but she was very, very comfortable in the school. And now, of course, we talked about some things went down in Volume 3. So now, as we move into Volume 4, we're going to see each of the 4 girls on Team RWBY kind of deal with this character progression and deal with some scary stuff.
Let me ask you also, why is it RWBY? Was this just a typo in the first script that's a joke that's gone
Not
too
at all.
far?
We just had to stick with it at that point, yeah.
No, so the original creator, Monty Ohm, one time he had a dream, and the biggest thing about it were these 4 colors, red, white, black, yellow. That was the biggest thing about it. So we basically started there. We knew that those were going to be the 4 main colors of the show, and then we started talking about, okay, well, we've got Ruby Rose, Wai Schnee, Blake Belladonna, Yek Xiaolong. We just kind of kept up with those colors and those names.
And the themes, obviously.
Exactly,
of those,
yeah.
It wasn't just you just don't have one member of the team's dyslexic, and we were like, we can't make him feel bad. We've got to support this.
I really hate vowels.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of vowels. Sometimes why. But we're good.
Thank you.
We're good.
I just call it RWBY
Yeah.
just to mess with these guys.
One of the
RWBY.
big parts of the show too is that all of our huntsmen and huntresses in training form teams of 4, and that's one thing that's been a lot of fun with fans is that we kind of have rules like how Harry Potter has their houses. We have teams, and they all have to abide by a color rule. And it's been fun to see fans create their own characters and form their own teams, write fan fiction, fan art. It's so cool, and it's just fun,
Miles, you saying abide by the color rule could be taken so out of context for anything else.
Every team name needs to sound like a color. So RWBY, Juniper.
I think she was alluding to the fact you might basically kick back segregation into general life for youngsters.
No way.
You dirty racist.
We're all about mixing the colors too. You can mix them. Go for it.
There we go. We should all like intermix and just make love to each other, and then we'll all be the same color, and that will end racism.
It's finally happening.
Do it.
It doesn't work for
Yeah.
you two. You're exactly the same, basically. So, guys, obviously, the ladies at the end there who've created these fantastic characters, 2 of the team,
Thank you.
RWBY. What's it like taking on that character from its inception until the point
That's such a
before?
good question.
Is it must be quite an exciting prospect having all this new fan base.
It's crazy. When we first started RWBY
Oh,
at
how
our
much is
company,
that?
we had never created
First
anything
cut
like this to
of
begin
this.
with, so we were a little nervous about what our
Yeah,
fans
this is
alone would
cool.
think. And
It's
to be
intense.
here now and see all these people
Not
loving the show, not only American
Stop
audiences, but
shipping this.
international audiences now too. We have a Japanese dub, and it's being dubbed by many people that we're huge fans of, so it's surreal, honestly.
What do you sound like in Japanese?
Oh, hajimemashite, gomenasai, that is all I know.
There we go. Not
have no
bad.
idea
That's
what
better
you
than my Japanese knowledge, to be fair.
Yeah, it's Lindsay and I are both part of Rooster Teeth, and we have been for a couple years. And Rooster Teeth started RWBY about 4 years ago, and
Yes.
just to see it take off is
It was pretty
incredible.
awesome.
I don't think there's anything that has taken off so quickly and so explosively, just
So that
globally, like
point,
RWBY has.
Yeah, but-
And to be able to voice a character like Yang, who like so many people love and admire, is such an honor for me. Just because I feel
Is
like
it an honor when you keep getting asked to record voicemail messages for people?
It is.
Absolutely.
I actually
Yes.
love doing that. I also love when people have someone
Former
on the
Q
phone.
at the back. You can nab them. She's just said she'll do it. There you go.
I'll do it as long as it's
You realise the
quick
next
enough.
3 hours are going to be very depressive for you. That's
I'll
all
do
you're going
it.
to be doing.
I'll do it.
And now, what's going to be planned in the next season? Without giving away too many spoilers, I know the fans would like a little tidbit. Give them a little something, a little
Well,
nibble.
you know, we've got, without saying too much, we do have some new characters. You know, it would be kind of weird if we went out into the world and didn't run into anybody. So we will be having some new characters showing up.
That's gonna be
We're
great.
gonna see some new corners of the world.
Yes,
so to
Oh my
speak.
God.
and a fair amount of some action.
Fair amount
you
of
know,
some action.
maybe some Huntsmen versus Creatures of Grimm, maybe some Huntsmen versus other people. Who knows?
Are there new monsters as well? Because obviously what these people do is fight monsters on the daily. Are there going to be some exciting new foes they have to take on?
There's definitely gonna be some cool new stuff.
Yeah.
Which
Oh my
if
God.
you go to our panel, you might see a little
Miles,
glimpse of
don't
that.
you
Oh yeah.
don't
When
react
is the
like
panel,
that.
It is
guys?
at
Miles, don't
12:45
react like that.
tomorrow on
Yeah.
the main stage.
Miles, don't
Here we
react
go.
like
Even
that.
if you can't make the
That makes
panel,
me
we
even
did
more
just
hyped.
release a character short, which might have some new Grimm in it.
It might also
Saying.
too, yeah.
So some
Don't
little
react
reveals
like
and
that,
teasers
Yeah.
Miles.
from
That
them
makes
as
me
well.
A
more
cheeky tease.
What's the audience as well? Because I guess something like this, a 3D animation, can appeal to quite a large demographic. So what's been the response from the fans? What kind of ages are you bringing in as viewers?
I think the biggest thing that took us by surprise was how young the viewership seems to skew.
Yeah, it's been kind of crazy coming out of the conventions and having all the big brothers and sisters or the cool aunt present us with their, 6-year-old or, their little brother and sister in costume, dressed as their favorite character. Occasionally you would have to pull the big brother or sister aside and say, hey, man, you might want to start watching the episodes before you let them finish the next season. But yeah, and then so we created another show called RWBY Chibi. So, we've always said that the main production was going to continue to grow up with the characters, not unlike Harry Potter again. But if you've got a young
That's some pretty fucked up, I guess.
younger kid brother or sister or the kid that you babysit, you still want them to enjoy the world of RWBY, but maybe
Okay.
the show's going in a direction that you think may not be right for them right now, then have them go check out RWBY Chibi.
And that's coming out.
Oh, it's been running all year, so
Oh,
we
it's been
started it
running
right
all
after
year already,
Volume 3.
apologies.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough notes on that bit.
No worries.
Terribly underprepared.
it's all good.
I was.
All
I
good.
did segue you into talking about it, but then I had no idea. It's been on TV for a year.
We also have a little
I'm
cute
firing
show.
myself. I'd like to officially announce my retirement from the world of Twitch. Thanks for having me. It's been beautiful.
Drop the mic and leave.
So what other things do you get to do with the fans directly? Obviously, you're going to be doing the panel tomorrow. I'm assuming you do some meet and greets as well.
Yeah.
Are there other stuff over the course of the year that fans can get involved with, maybe at the Rooster Teeth website?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a website, roosterteeth.com. We have a community website that people could join and meet other members of the community. We have our own event called RTX that happens in Austin and now also Australia, and that happens every single year. So absolutely come out and see us. And we do fan events all around the world,
That's
all over
pretty
the
awesome.
U.S., other countries as well, whenever we're visiting.
So if they want to meet and greet, they want to hear the voices or get those all-important voicemail messages recorded.
Absolutely. We
There's
do
so
it all.
many opportunities to do that.
Yeah, and I gotta say shout out to the New York Rooster Teeth community group. We
Yeah.
hung out with you guys last night. Thank you so much. It was
You guys are awesome.
had a blast hanging out with you guys.
Well, I tell you what, before we sign off, do you want to tell us where exactly we can see this? It's obviously on the Rooster Teeth service. Can you plug that for all the people who don't already know about it?
Sure thing. So on roosterteeth.com, if you want to see it the instant that video comes out, then check out becoming a Rooster Teeth First member. And you can also try it for free for the first 30 days. And then 24 hours later, it's available to all site members on roosterteeth.com. And then a week after that, it shows up everywhere. YouTube, Crunchyroll, all of our other distribution
Very
partners.
awesome.
And outside of RWBY and obviously the spin-off show that's been running for a year, which I now know because I'm well prepared, what other stuff can the fans get on the Rooster Teeth website?
Oh man, all sorts of stuff. We have
Everything.
Achievement Hunter if you're down with Let's Plays. We got our friends Funhouse. We also have
Podcasts.
tons of more cartoons. Camp, Red vs. Blue, Rooster Teeth Animated Adventures. Yeah, we got a lot of good stuff. So just come to
it's pretty awesome,
roosterteeth.com
isn't it?
and definitely be there October 22nd for the premiere of RWBY Volume 4.
Boom. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for
Thank you
having
for
us.
having us.
Big round of applause.
Good to see everybody.
Thanks for coming out, guys.
RWBY
Nice.
at Rooster
Wow, that's
Teeth.
great.
You've been beautiful. I've been Jeff Leach. But don't go away. We got loads more coming up. Sit your bums down, make yourself a cup of tea, and settle in.
Make
There's
yourself a
loads
cup
of
of
good
tea.
stuff coming up right
A
after
cuppa.
this.
Make yourself a cuppa. Oh my god. Okay. That seems like a cool dude. Maybe I should go. I don't know who that is. I wish I could see some Jeff Leach or something. I wasn't entirely sure what his name was. Seems like a cool dude from Twitch, the company. Okay, if anyone knows what his actual name is, it seems like Mystic somehow. This was actually Jeff Leach. Just please let me know. I'm impressed if it's a short panel though. Some interesting tidbits. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. And you can find and message me on Twitter. And you can find and support me on Patreon, both of which can be found in the links in the description. And finally, for my outro, from my favorite anime reviewer, Jezu Otaku, sayonara, bye bye.